Assalamu alaikum. Welcome back to Ali Mentor. Have you ever been in a situation where you struggle while describing people with different words? If your answer is yes, don't worry, because today we are looking at 20 most beautiful adjectives that are used to describe different kinds of people. So let's dive into it. If someone asks me what word would you describe yourself, I always say imperturbable. Imperturbable is a person who don't be easily upset or worried. For example, he lost his mobile phone recently, but even though he's smiling, he's such an imperturbable person. Number 2, ebullient. Ebullient is a person who's full of energy, full of confidence. Don't worry, be ebullient and you will definitely pass any test. Number 3, diffident. Completely contradictory to the ebullient, because diffident means a person with less confidence, who's not determined. He doesn't have self-confidence in him. For example, one of my friend is very diffident person. He always asks first before doing anything. Number 4, imminent. Imminent is a person who is well known, distinguished, famous all around the world. For example, Hazrat Umar Raziallahu Ta'ala Anhu is an eminent caliph of Muslims. Number 5, meticulous. Meticulous is a person who pays close attention to every detail. For example, one of my friend is meticulous. He does his studies in a best manner. Number 6, audacious, and this means a person who is very bold, willing. He is always ready to take risks that shocks people. For example, he stood up in the class and gave principal a witty answer. He is such an audacious student. Number 7, belligerent, and it means very aggressive, unfriendly. For example, he quickly becomes belligerent after smoking. Number 8, versatile, and versatile is a person who is capable of doing different things at the same time. I like versatile person for my business rather than one expert of kind. Number 9, deceitful, and deceitful is a person who behaves in a dishonest way. He tells people lies so that people trust on him and he get what he wants from them. For example, thankfully on time I understood he is a deceitful person and I stopped obeying him. Number 10, heavyweight. Heavyweight is a successful person or a dominant person, very important person. For example, my mom is heavyweight at my home. Number 11, courteous, and courteous means polite and respectful. I feel very comfortable while working with courteous people. Number 12, obnoxious, and it means extremely unpleasant, behaving in a way that offends people. For example, don't be obnoxious to our guests, don't be rude to them. Number 13, resourceful is a person who is good at solving problems or finding new ways to do things easily. For example, I want a resourceful employee for my new business. Number 14, tactful is a person who has good sense of humor. He knows what to say to the people so that they don't be upset or offended. For example, tactful person is always admired in his surroundings. Number 17, tactless. It is completely contradictory to the tactful, because tactless is the person who do or show something that offends people. Probably people be upset with his words, with his actions, etc. For example, you are at a dinner with your friends and you do something which is not good. So you can say, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to be tactless. Number 16, studious. This is a person who loves to study. It might be a student, because obviously a student studies. A student who is good at every subject. He likes to study. He does his homework on time. So this is a studious person. For example, there was time I used to be a studious person and I always got position. Number 17, conscientious. And conscientious is the person who tries to do things carefully and correctly. Example, these days scientists are conscientious. They do things with every detail. They do things correctly and in a correct manner, in a correct order. Number 18, tenacious. Tenacious. And tenacious means a person who is hardworking, who don't give up easily, really persistent person. For example, he failed 3 times in test, but he is again preparing for this competitive exams. I have never seen such a tenacious person in my life. Number 19. Inquisitive. Inquisitive. Inquisitive is a person who is very curious, who asks questions a lot. For example, students must be inquisitive while listening a lecture. Finally, the last word that I am going to teach you is placid. Placid. And this means very calm, not easily annoying, not easily excited or annoyed. For example, my dog is very placid. He doesn't get irritated, he doesn't get annoyed at little things, and he always remain calm. So my dog is placid. So these were the 20 advanced adjectives that you can use to describe your friends, relatives, and do tell me which word describes you the best. And if you liked this video, if you liked this lesson, please subscribe to my channel and like this video, and I will see you soon with another lesson.